Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Investors hear a great number of pitches. In each pitch, the investor must figure out what the startup is doing and if it meets their investment criteria. In pitching an investor, consider these steps to help the investor understand your startup. State clearly what the startup does. In fact, state it in 5 to 7 words so the investor has a clear understanding. Show a picture of it if possible. State the value proposition. This shows how the product is different from the competition. Use analogies and metaphors to explain complex technical products so non-technical people get a sense of it. Identify your target market and your ideal customer profile, and show the customer ROI from using the product. Customers want 10x improvements over the competition, not 10% increases. Show not only a large available market, but also an initial beachhead market that you have already established. Display the team and call out the skills each one brings to this startup. By providing a few clear points in the presentation, the investor can more easily grasp the basics of the startup. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.